Hey gamers, DaPhat here with this week's episode of 15 Mop. This week I've had a great time playing a game called Hairy Tales, developed by Argus Systems. It is an indie game and it's currently available for about $5 if you purchase it directly through DaPhat, or right now there's still 6 days left. You can purchase it in a Greenlight bundle for about $8. You get about 7 or 8 games. This game is highly addicting. I cannot say that enough. I used to play Lemmings. I played Lemmings years and years ago. This game reminds me of Lemmings. I really can't explain it too much. The developer did a great job making a puzzle game that keeps you stuck and you don't want to put it down. I was up till 2 a.m. the first night I started playing it because I just could not beat one of the levels and it was driving me nuts. I'm going to hop in real quick and kind of show you what we're looking at, and then we're going to go from there. So starting off, you have just a few options available. You have the quit, the about, the options, and the play. And if you look down here, you have the DaPhat, I think I'm saying that right, link to go and purchase the game. In the options section, it's very robust, very, I don't want to say robust, very cut and dry. You have a few resolutions you can choose based on your computer screen. You have a graphics setting, you can put it on full screen, and you can modify the music and sound options. That's it. It's, right, like I said, very cut and dry. Just a few things you can do. I'm going to go ahead and get in and start playing. The gist of this game is you control these hairy characters, and their world is being corrupted. And you have to solve the puzzle because they're dumb to get them from one side of the map to the checkpoint without them dying. And literally the only way they can walk is straight. And you can put objects in the way and move the items around on the map to actually try to get them to go into the goal point. Now, this isn't the machine. I was playing on my laptop and I got pretty far into the third world. On my desktop, I'm only into the first world still. But I'm going to just kind of give you an idea of how you play the game. So basically, you got your little hairy guy up here on the right, on the left top. Your goal is to get him from here into the goal point over here. And it's kind of giving you a hint because, again, we're on the first level. They want you to move this block to here, and anytime you have an arrow, like I said, they're dumb, they're going to follow the arrow. So this map's rather easy. Basically, you just have to move these 2 blocks and send the little hairy guy in, and he runs into the goal. Now, as you get further into the game, there are other things you can do. For instance, there's a fence option that you get later in the game, which always makes them go to the right, so you have to position them properly. There are different pedestals or spots in the game like this when you can't move. Anything with a rock or a tree on it you can't move. You can, however, twist them around, but you cannot move them from their spot. And then in later maps, you actually have the opportunity that after he's walked on something to move it, so you can reuse tiles, and as quick as you can move them is how quickly you're going to finish the map. So this is really the first map where you start to see the corruption, and part of the map percentage, or the complete percentage, is clearing out this corruption. So I'm going to go ahead and like I said, I basically flip this little arrow around to get him to go the way I want him to. And then, as you can see, I got an arrow here, so he's basically going to walk up and into the goal. He's going to pick up the stone, which the stone is what's used to clear the corruption. Now, if he actually touches the spiked corruption, he dies and floats up as a little ghost. You want to not get hit by that. So let's see here. I'm just going to do a quick... this is a good map to show you this on. You want to get 100%, so you want to get all 3 mushrooms. If you just wanted to complete the map, you would just take the arrow and put it straight up at the goal. I'm not going to do that though. What I'm going to do is anytime this hairy guy touches a tree, he walks back, it flips him around basically. So I'm going to send him on his way, he's going to hit the tree, then I'm going to adjust this arrow to send him the right way. So when he walks back, he hits the arrow, he hits the goal, you got rid of all the corruption. I literally can sit here for hours and play this game, and as you get further and further in levels, they obviously get more and more complicated with other tiles that you can use to do different things. One of the things I will also hint on in this game is there's more than one way to solve the puzzle, and I guess the easiest way for me to explain that is you're going to spend a lot of time trying to figure out, you know, a way to solve each map in each level. And that may not be the only way to do so. There may be a more complicated way, there may be an easier way. I found a couple different ways of doing things as I've played. Like, instead of letting them walk through, I've moved tiles around when it made it easier for me. So keep that in mind as you go. The other thing I want to kind of bring up is, and I'm going to fail on this one purposely, I'm going to kill myself. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to get this mushroom. And when I get it, you have 3 chances to clear the map and get everything. So I've gotten those 2 mushrooms. I didn't get this one. I fell off. But if you notice, the corruption didn't come back. So you got through that part of the map. That's the easy part, at least in my opinion. What I'm going to do instead this time is I'm going to clear it the proper way, which is send them up, get the last mushroom, send them back over to the other arrow to finish the map. But as you see, I'm obviously not going to get 100% because I lost one of my guys, but you may have maps where you have to piece it into a few different ways to complete the challenge. Here's where they add one of the new options, actually. So these pools are pretty neat. You put it in the path that you're taking, and when he jumps and dives into the pool, when he comes out, he's going to come out continuing in the path. It's like a portal, but a neat way to do a portal. Let's kind of put it to you that way. So again, I'm going to start him off. He's going to jump in the pool, pops out the other side, pick up my little crystal, get rid of the corruption, and hit the goal. Now the first level obviously is kind of an introduction level. It's not hard. It doesn't get hard till a little later in the map. Most of these are really simple at first, but it's important that it gives you an idea of what's involved in the game. I think the game is well worth the $5. I can't explain how much fun I'm having with this game, and for someone who likes really technical and detailed problem solving, this has met all of them for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to adjust this like that. I think this is the way you solve this one. Oh, we're about to find out. Yep, that's it. Now I can tell you this is probably going to be one of the fastest 15 mop episodes I've ever done, because really, the game is cut and dry. It's simple. You move your character, you put tiles down to get them to the right place, and that's it. I can't really go over too many other things that the game's about. It's a simple game that provides challenge and will give you hours of fun and entertainment. So I'm gonna just try to knock this last one out real quick, just to see if I can. Let's see, he's gonna walk over here. I'm trying to think of how this map works. Let's send him on his way and see what happens. Yeah, it's the wrong way. So I need this to go to here. Do this like this, put this one here. So he should go up north. This one's got me stumped a bit. I don't remember how I beat this one last time. I know what I'll do. Let's try this. Oh, I messed that all up. Completely destroyed that one. So, as always in every 15 Mop episode, I'm going to give you my personal 5 things that I like about this. 1, the graphics are acceptable. They are clean. The game's designed to run on any machine that you have available. That way you're not stuck with, a particular machine. You have to have a lot of graphics or a lot of anything. It'll play on almost anything. The characters are unbelievably cute, very well thought out, very original. Gameplay, I give that a very high score, and I'll put all the stuff up on the website. The reason I say that is because there's not a whole lot of mechanics that you need to learn in order to play this game. You move tiles, you arrange them, you send the guy, you may have to move a couple tiles. You can't go wrong with the gameplay at that point. Would I recommend this to anybody? Highly. Grab the game if you can. If you have little kids, it's perfect for little kids. That they'll sit down. There's nothing about this game that is inappropriate. They can literally sit here for hours and play the game, and I feel the problem solving that's involved in the game will keep them engaged. And if your kid likes that kind of stuff, he will continue to play it endlessly. Hell, I couldn't stop playing it, and I'm a big problem solver kind of person. So with that being said, I will throw the links to the Greenlight bundle in the actual post for this video and under the video section. Anybody that's played this game, any of my viewers, please throw a couple comments in. What do you like about the game? What don't you like about the game? I always am looking to engage my viewers to hear their opinions about, do they even line up with what I feel? With that being said, guys, unfortunately a short episode of 15 Mop here, but I think it's well deserved for this game. And until next time, I'm out.